As you may remember from one of my earliest stories, Dr. Doofenshmirtz burnt Bo-Duke's leg off with molten lava in 1983, which resulted with Bo having to be taken to the hospital where he stayed for 4.5 months. When he came back that October, he had a temporary prosthetic leg, and after Doofenshmirtz changed his ways in 1988, society started to warm up to him more and more after he abandoned Mayhem. But Bo is not in the slightest bit amused by his presence for what he did to him, and neither is Luke, having a stubborn amount of loyalty to his twin. So Flick, what are you planning on spending your money on? Another locomotive? I think we should just wait and see what there is in store.
Will it be a tender engine?
Ruffian!
Aye, right, he's a ruffian.
What's a ruffian?
What are you two talking about?
That Doofenshmirtz bum. Have you heard what he did?
Yes, but he's at least turned a new leaf.
New leaf? New leaf? He's burnt my brother's leg off.
Boys, I ken what he did 9 years ago was cruel, and I do not support amputationary, but if you start throwing insults at him behind his back, then you're no better than he once was.
Ugh, like you know anything about that. You're only a teenager. You weren't even around to see what he did.
Hey, you leave my big brother alone.
Or his pal Golem. Did you not realise he worked for Mayhem, aka the enemy?
Back then, certainly, but he's reformed. Will you not just let go, you two? I may be a teenager, but I know full well he's surely sorry. The best thing you two can do is forgive him and move forward.
Oh, Mr. Bushman in khaki uniform I'm asking for.
My name is Michael Caine, and you are only supposed to blow the bloody dolls off. Not a lot of people know that.
I'm needing an answer, Michael Caine.
Very well. What do you want?
I am in the situation. I'm a former member of MEM. I stopped working with them in '88. And mostly everybody knows I've changed for the better, except for the Duke boys. I am trying to think of a plan to change their minds. What should I do to make them dinner? Or help them across the street?
Ah, well, you see, mister, if you want those two to truly think you're a good man now, it takes more than just a simple act of kindness. It may take something like rescuing them from a despicable person who may have taken them hostage, or after their car gets destroyed after falling off a broken bridge, just get a brand new one. Or if they're hanging on the edge of a cliff and you come to the rescue, or if they're trapped in a burning building, you would be one to get them out. Even though you're not a fireman, just giving some suggestions.
Okay, I'll be on my way to thank you for your help.
Huh? Where did my sandwich go? Hey, give me my sandwich back. Oh.
Why is he even still here? Oh, what now?
Dr. Doofenshmirtz, that's what.
Really, Duke boys? This again?
Yeah, it's like the third time this year. Why are you guys not saying anything to back us up?
Especially you, Gordon. You saw what Doofenshmirtz caused for my brother that day.
We know, and we do not excuse amputations. You two have every right to be angry with him. But if you two fight back at him, then you're no better than he once was. Besides, I think what he wants is to move on from that and find peace.
Ugh, like you would know anything.
You want to know something? I don't think that Mayhem are a threat. Personally, I think the real threat is their superior.
You might be onto something, Charles. As someone who's been in contact with Dr. Doofenshmirtz recently and finding out a bit about his life working for Mem, Dr. Doofenshmirtz didn't ditch Mem because they disqualified him. He ditched them and turned to us because being a terrorist just didn't sit right with him anymore.
And he just felt lonely under the Superior's leadership, and the same with Sheriff Roscoe. I also found that the reason he started working for Mayhem in the first place is a little similar to my own. He once had a daughter named Vanessa. They were as close as a father and daughter could be. But one day, during the war, Vanessa slipped under the radar, skyrocketing his worries. Though she was probably taken hostage, he collapsed under his worries, and that was how he lived, until the Superior of Mayhem showed up and said he could help him out of his misery, and since then, he worked for Mayhem until he tried to stop Hopper's sword crimes.
Sounds like his worries corrupted him.
There's no doubt that Mem will continue to plot attacks against us, and that scares me.
Don't worry, little guy. We're more than capable of handling ourselves, should we need to. Quick! Make a run for it! The volcano is about to explode! Run for your lives! Are you alright?
No, he hasn't. He's lost his leg because that's real lava.
Didn't you just mix up some cheese, tomato sauce, strawberry sauce, etc.?
You did? Either that or someone has messed with our calculations.
Egypt, your lad had been in hospital. Come on, you slouches.
You guys are useless.
Bon, look, I've got a...
No one to go that way, you idiots.
I'm guessing that's Scotland and the rugby you're watching.
Yes, and they're just wombling around the stadium.
They give away penalties like it was all bits of ice cream and cake and everything. They're stupid. Awfully thick.
And it looks like the winner is Ireland.
That's the fourth time in a row they've lost.
What brings you here, sir?
I came here because I need volunteers to help over at Harrington Meadow Park. They could always do with an extra pair of hands. And I'm wondering if you two would care to assist.
Well, we aren't meant to be doing anything today.
Except for the plough. This sounds more important.
And at what time should we be there?
9 o'clock in the morning, and you can come back here tonight.
Very well.
Okay then, be on your way now.
Yes, sir.
As long as we're not working with him.
Doofenshmirtz?
Aye.
That is it, I hope not.
Aye, then start.
What's the problem?
It's no going.
Well, just be patient and let it wake up.
No, it's no going. You have to use another vehicle.
Need a hand?
Oh yes, please.
2 people to Haddington Meadow Park, please.
Hold on tightly then.
It should take about 15 minutes to get there. 8.6 miles.
What's this place for again?
Charity. Who's this? Hello?
Could you get me 3 tubes of puzzlers from the grocery store?
What address are you?
Tronent.
Renault Austral E-Texel charging full hybrid.
Who was that?
Some woman from Trinidad wanting groceries?
You go, I can tackle this alone.
You sure?
Sure, so just go.
Hello?
Is that you, Bo?
Aye.
Just so you know, the General Lee has been fixed up and is on its way to Haddington Meadow Park.
The woman told you already?
Yes, apparently she declares it is an essential since her house has barely any food left, from what her husband said to me.
Right, and who's driving?
Jenny is. She's been assigned to help with charity there too.
Right, see ya. Right time?
The Lee is waiting for you, Bo.
Cheers then. Where are you going? Is that smoke? Ah! Oh no! Haddington Meadow Park is somewhere there. That is where Bo and Luke are meant to be this evening. Ha ha! This is my lucky day. Where is this book coming from?
I've been told there was an accident with the General Lee along the Emerson Road. I think Bo was inside.
Oh no! Right, leave it to me. I make sure both are right.
Wait, Doofenshmirtz, what are you doing?
His buddy. Where is Buddy?
Hurry, men, you have to get him into the van.
What's that?
His breathing's changed.
Do something.
Good evening, all.
Is something wrong, sir?
Unfortunately, it's about Bo Duke.
What's wrong with him?
As you all know, he was taken to the hospital after the car accident at the Ormison Road and...
Sir, is he?
I'm sorry to say that is alive and well.
Oh,
You heard me, pal.
Is he alright or not?
I'm glad to say that Dr. Doofenshmirtz has given him the pills he needed to steady his breathing. It turns out he did exactly the trick. Now he's breathing safely again.
Oh, yes!
yes, get on there. Yeah, there's one of there, that's not funny.
When can I see him?
Whatever time suits you. Tomorrow morning, any good?
Oh, yes, sir. Well,
Luke.
I'm so glad you were unharmed. I was so worried.
Well, at least I'm safe from the fire now. And it's...
You went ahead to save my brother.
It's what the least I can do.
High five.
Thank you, Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
And we're both sorry how we behaved around you.
You really have changed for the better. It looks like we're at least civil now. Yep, all is forgiven. Even though I burnt your leg off. Ah, that's just old news.
What he said, besides, that was almost a decade ago.
Leave it in the past where it belongs.
You prevented my brother from what could have been a tragedy. Exceptional heroism.
I'm pleased to say that afterwards, Bo would come back from the hospital on the 25th of October, and afterwards there was no more prejudice from the Duke boys towards Doofenshmirtz. In fact, Sir Mario offered Doofenshmirtz a full-time job as a doctor at East Lothian Community Hospital. He was delighted by this opportunity and immediately said yes, and now he works there, no longer bogged down by memories of mayhem anymore.